Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Nurkic is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. Here's Nurkic. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Second shot opportunity, and Nurkic lays it in.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Pass to Nurkic. Golden State moving the ball around. Rebounded by Howard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Passes it to Paul. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Thompson. And James with the basket on the assist by Green. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry passes to Thompson. And here is Green. Guarded by Green. And it's Green missing. Lakers leading by 4. Green kicks to James. He feeds it to Howard. Love trying to break loose. Rebound by Nurkic. Warriors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And it's going to come down to the last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Curry against Paul. Count that one.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense guessing.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside Curry. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 now. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry. Those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. throw good, Jordan.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game. But boy, has he answered them back.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris comes in for Kevin Love. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Paul. Here is Rondo. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Thompson with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Green with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. The pass to Rondo. From downtown. Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bowman. He's covered by Rondo. Now Muscala. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson against James. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. All the great Golden State Warriors scores. Draymond.
I think there are times where one of the guys.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is up there with Chris. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Bowman in at the point.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Warriors trail by 4. Kicks it to Waiters. Thompson inside the line. That one off the back iron and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Chris pass to Waiters. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice follow through on the jumper. Dion Waiters looking rock solid that time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Draymond Green. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Muscala dishes to Curry. Pass to Green. Pass to Thibault. And no good. Good D by James. Rondo with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
Curry against Rondo. Passes it to Waiters. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwight Howard. Smitty, you've seen this before, separating teams that can make the deep playoff run, those that can't get bounced out early. What have you found is the difference between those two?
Well, a lot of times, Kevin, it comes down to those teams have more talent that can make those deep playoff runs. Also, they can make adjustments. And I think also they're a team that has better chemistry, and they can win defensively and not just have to rely on their offense.
Nurkic checked in for the Warriors. Love checked in for Los Angeles. There's the pass to Howard. James kicks to Rondo. Back to LeBron. Great D that time from Green.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to Nurkic. Pass to Thibault. That 3 off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up on Saturday. They'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Nurkic. Green breaking loose. Nurkic can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the paint. Here's James. It's hauled in by Thibault. Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Waiters finds Curry. And stolen by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
Curry against Paul. Launches it. And the Warriors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Rondo looking around. To Paul. The shot. And the Lakers get it back. No good from Jordan.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Thibault, the pass to Curry. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers leading by 9. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from LeBron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Curry with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again. Paul dishes to Rondo. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Rondo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Paul in at the point.
Defending Chris. This is where it gets frustrating. He finds a way to beat you.
Here's Curry. Buries the 20-footer. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, nobody gets out in the NBA quite like Klay Thompson, Smitty. He is something else. Wow.
Players can get hot, Kevin, but when Klay gets hot, every shot falls in. The records he set with made threes in a game, 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 3 quarters. When he gets rolling, it's a treat to watch.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Curry passes to Thibault. Here's Nurkic. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Paul outside. Back to Green. Back to James. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. Powell's 4 for 4.
Paul against Curry. Outside, Green. Nurkic in the post. Working on Howard. Nurkic can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16. Passes it to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Howard. Fades away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Paul. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green to stop the run. And James pulls it down. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The deep 3 from Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. Wallace with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 15 points.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Timeout called the Warriors. Smitty, when things get heated between two players, we often see a double technical call. But should the instigator be penalized more if it can be determined who was the instigator?
I agree, Kevin. I just don't like sometimes when 2 guys get into it and you just automatically call a double technical. Because the strategy-wise, if I was playing Kevin and their best player had a technical already, I would get into it just so he can call a double technical and hopefully he'll be gone.
Now, wait a minute. Did you really? Honestly?
No, we did. I mean, I think that back in the day, you saw like Patrick Ewing, for instance. He had a tech. We would just send somebody out there just to see a couple plays. If we can get him thrown out. Especially now, if you just call a double technical the way they do, a lot of star players have been gone.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. And he gets it to go from the high post. He's got 7.
Nice play call and a smooth move by Clay, finding a little crack in that defense.
Here's LeBron. Good D by Thompson.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And there's the pass to Looney. Green with the ball. There's the triple. Rebound by Muscala. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Rondo drives in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Warriors. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver. Boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Rondo. LeBron outside. Over Thompson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Dion Waiters. Klay Thompson is out there with Chris. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Muscala in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. Thompson finds Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
James dishes to Jordan. Pass to Morris. Green breaking loose. Warriors with the rebound. Muscala's got 4 rebounds in this game. A floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
When Dion Waiters is aggressive with his combination of quickness and power, difficult to stop without fouling. The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Draymond Green, who's checked in for Mike Muscala. The Lakers also with the sub. Paul's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's James. Cams the shot from the wing. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
Paul passes to Morris. James outside. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And yes, it's good.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Waiters outside. Inside. to Morris, and the shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting three.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the three. Work on your game and what's best for you.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Curry, Green breaking loose. Curry can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Ball kicks to Green. Clock at 4. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Warriors. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from the standpoint of from a players and organization with the media. But I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. And the Lakers making a change here. Love's checked in. Here's Thibault. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Green, the pass to Love. Ball left side. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 20. Over Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
James kicks to Paul. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Curry against Paul. Thompson inside the line. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Thompson against Green. Down low. Howard, the pass to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that they can carry over into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it's interesting looking back at past drafts. Chris Paul taking 4th overall, but will be the clear number 1 in a do-over.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Passes to Caruso. Here's Baisley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Langford. Muscala with the ball. Golden State moving it around. Here's Poole. The Lakers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
Hmm.